Tough way to open things off by 1 HP. Otherwise, I thought we were sitting pretty, but sometimes that does unfold. So we'll go ahead and queue up the win character with Watcher. I immediately see this option. Lose 6 max HP for and obtain a random rare relic. I think that's a pretty good trade. As good as a trade as a con would go from Niao. Early elites if we want to do that. Turn up my mic? Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for being hesitant to say that. You are just fine. Alrighty. I think that we are gonna go somewhere around this middle path. Lots of options that we could do. If we wanted to go super elite heavy, we can. We can also go very conservative, go right up the middle, and then take an elite. Also another way we could go elite heavy if we chose to. Yeah, well, I appreciate it. I think it's a rare relic here. You said Hexaghost, right? Yeah. Let's do rare. Prayer Wheel. I really like that. We're further incentivized to take combats then, so I think going right up the middle is gonna serve us best. We can quickly improve our deck. How do I feel about backseating? I feel mixed about it. If it's per play, I don't love it, but if it does feel like something that's the moment's passed, and you want to throw some advice, please feel free to. But thank you for asking. A wallop, indignation, rush down. Definitely taking this rush down. But that does. But again, thank you for asking, because I have thought about whether I should put that tag on, and I purposely haven't put that tag on, because I do like to invite discussion about gameplay. But oh, sorry, I'm just getting several texts. My dog's girlfriend had puppies, and so we're getting updates on that. Yeah, but feel free to play along. Wallop seems good. Plain and simple. Yeah, I'll take one here. I'm looking for a flurry. Yes, I can confirm. Watcher is a good card, especially when you get to see a lot of Watcher cards early on. Vault, for sure. Taking an extra turn is never a bad thing in just about any game you play. It's typically a power creep, in my opinion. How do I feel about a third eye? We're already getting some draw with Rush Down, and Vault is kind of prepping us for another turn. Maybe we can do better, and we don't have to take that immediately. We will be seeing lots of cards, so I feel confident in not taking it yet. Go to this event and happily lose some HP for some gold. Yeah, I'm Singing Bowl would be very nice. I am pretty much just looking for Talk to the Hand, maybe Mental Fortress, Flurry, maybe some Sustain Relics, and I think I could take on the Heart, really. Ooh. um, so I could do the classic combo of Tantrum, Fear No Evil. I do have Rushdown though. Abacus would really pop off. We are spoiled for choice. Yeah, unfortunately, going as infinite as possible, or at least leaning towards that direction, is one of the best ways to play Watcher. Definitely does not favor larger deck sizes. Although, it's funny, on stream, past, well, not the most recent Watcher one, but some of the most recent wins on Watcher, I've had Snecko Eye and Vault, Omniscience, and Ragnaroks with Aretha Flame or Wrath of Flame, whichever one adds two multi attacks, and those 30 plus card decks, it it was really popping off, but it's not common for the Watcher. Also, yeah, Snecko. So, same with the bomb. Also, I had it on the Watcher, and it actually did a pretty good amount of carrying. I think it just has to be Tantrum, Fear No Evil. Of course, I want to say we're going to be seeing more cards with Prayer Wheel, so we could get by with taking Abacus, but I think this just instantly puts us in a great source, or in a great stance right now. Ocean Belt for Heart, yeah. Honestly, you could though if you wanted to. Sure. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Be looking for scribe mechanics later on, so we could get just a Cut Through Fate or Tranquility. If we didn't pick up that Fear No Evil, I would lean more towards Tranquility. Cut Through Fate seems like a better source of damage. Yeah, Miracling for 1 HP seems pretty strong. Since we have this Fear Potion, I want to go Elite Heavy right here. And it's weird to say it, but I feel like the most difficult Elite that we could face would be the Sentries. With Artifact, as well as ruining our draw a little bit. And maybe ending in Wrath if we didn't want to. Lagavulin and Gremlin Knob should be pieces of cake. So 30% chance. Well, you know, that happens. Fear No Evil, Tantrums, Strike, Miracle, Vault. Could be a play. We do run a risk of ending our turn in Wrath against this one sentry, but by the second sentry we are pretty much golden. By the second round of bats, we're pretty much golden. Thank you for the new follow, Get Out. I appreciate it. Glad you are enjoying the content. I think we are okay to expend our miracle and end our turn in Wrath. Okay. Fair enough. Whatever gets you to the channel, I suppose. No, thank you. Thank you again for tuning in. I appreciate it. Oh man. I feel like we're just right on the edge of a really good turn, but ending in wrath and not finding a viable way out later on. It's not gonna be good. So we have to cut through fate? No, I'd rather actually forego the 2 damage of cut through fate and strike, so that way we can draw more. So I think it will be strike and vigilance. Hmm. So basically, we're taking 10, but we can choose how we want to take it. I don't think Watcher needs any more buffs, but that would be more in line with what Watcher would want to do as far as energy goes. What if I just attack this other sentry? Since we're pretty much blocking right here. 18 plus 18 is 36. Any strike would do it. I feel like that's actually the play. Of course, we could just kill this one, but then we would have to either hope we get Fear No Evil, Vigilance, or Massive Amount of Block. Yeah, I agree. Okay. It definitely worked out. Incense Burner. Every 6 turns, gain 1 intangible with a Swift Pot and a Wish. Just making sure we don't need Crescendo. I think we're fine with the Tantrum Eruption. Prey is not even negotiable in comparison to most Watcher cards. That being said, particularly compared to Wish. Wish it is. Yes, I have chosen to make the very strategic decision of getting rare relics and rare cards. That really sets myself apart from most players. Majority people don't think that they should get powerful cards. I don't know why they would come to that conclusion. But that being said, that's what elevates my gameplay. Currently, I am. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I've already set out the 4 seeds for sure that I want to play in rotational order. Um, I'd be very happy with the Sneckle Eye currently in 4th energy. And we're at floor 7. um, I wonder if it's Eruption or Vault here. I feel like it's Vault because we have another 1 cost manner of entering Wrath. So we could choose not to play Eruption if we had the comparison, of course. How long have I been on A20 characters? Well, so on PC here, I have had, I think about a gameplay total of 300 hours. So probably 200 from going through the characters. But I am not that new to the game. I played on my Switch when I had it for over 1,300 hours. So I would say about 1,300 hours, 1,400 hours of A20 in total. So I am certainly not new to the game. I am quite a fan of it, just only recently streaming it. And it's by far one of my favorite games. So much playability, of course. The hours speak for themselves, truly. I think Vault upgrade is gonna get us there. But we also have Fear Pot and Swift Pot. Not afraid in the slightest. I guess my question is, do we need Fear Pot? We're going to be dealing 9 plus 12 plus 12, 33 damage. We have a Vault, we have a Wish. We have 56 damage to go. Yeah, I mean, just playing it can get you pretty far, just passively and in routine. Certainly can build up the hours. I think I am playing Fear Pot, right? A difference of 4 plus 6 plus 6, 16 damage. Seems worth it to me. Okay. Oh, so close. Yeah, no way to play Wish and get the kill off because this is too shy. Very unfortunate. I guess we'll just take our win. We have Incense Burn at a decent increment. The Mario at the start of your turn, gain 1 mantra. Yeah, I saw the damage that we could deal. I'm already thinking of how greedy can we get by playing our Wish. Empty Fist seems good. We already have 2 additional cards of entering stances, so Empty Fist seems like a good source of damage. Also a way to gain our energy. Letter Opener, Vault, Miracle, Wish. All good sources for dealing damage. We are at 38 health. We would still be lacking 4 health to max HP, so we would get the full benefit if we took this banana. Going into 2 fights, an Elite, another fight, then Hexaghost. So one of these fights, we're bound to proc Incense Burner. Maybe an Elite as well. We're either facing Laga or Sentries. I think it's just max HP. Being at 43 is enough, especially with Incense Burner. Pressing on. Plus, we still have potions. Goodness. Cut through Fate Vault. We can see what we're going into. Yeah, I don't like healing against Watcher, but I just didn't know how much healing against Hexaghost, I should say. How much damage we might be taking here. We don't have a lot of block, is the thing. Well, okay, actually, Wallop is fine. So, I'm happy to take max HP. Cut through Fate Vault. Maybe a Wallop? Could just rush. No. I think this is better. Draw or defend. Will Damar get to proc? I don't think it even gets to proc against Hexaghost. Maybe. Maybe we need a source of vulnerability. think I'm just doing this. Take 8. Yeah, I have worse problems if I haven't gotten through Hexa yet. By the time Mario's procced, that's for sure. Distilled Chaos. Okay, meditate. Another source of calm. And we could even get our wish or vault back. Maybe wallop as well if we need it. That's a second tantrum. And we have a rush down. I think it's yes, but that flurry is really good. I think it's just gotta be tantrum, right? Especially if we're taking this meditate. So then the distilled chaos over. Yeah. I have that common problem as well as almost mispronouncing that. Yeah, I would take a prostrate. I think. At least after seeing what potential boss relics. Again, I think I'm... I certainly am taking a Sneko Eye currently. I think it's going to be better to play Distilled Chaos over our Energy Pot. Because I think there are cards that we want to draw into, but not have to be forced to play. Like Meditate, or Ending in Wrath. So that seems fine. Yeah, I certainly agree, Getao. It's, maybe polite to say it's interesting that that was a choice by the devs. I'll get some letter opener damage. I know it's more effective to go after this one. Ooh, wait. Like... Wait. Let's think about this. I don't know if it's any different. No, it is different. So we should be playing Tantrum. Like that. Okay. Okay. Again, I can't play Wish because I have just no way to stall. I just have to kill again, unfortunately. Like water doesn't seem optimal. Another meditate, halt, crescendo. I am down for a halt here. Especially with Rushdown, Cut Through Fate, 3 sources of Wrath, and almost minimal block. Halt seems fine. Again, this isn't doing it. Okay. That's not a good turn. Ideally, we want to open or go off next turn. Yeah, Halt is really good. I feel like the way Halt is structured along with... Oh, now I can't think of the card. This 1-cost skill of Watcher that if played a skill prior to this card, you draw 2, but it's 6 block. Where it's just a conditionally better backflip. Sanctity, yes, thank you. Those cards are power creeping, to my opinion, because if you can just simply play better, which maybe that's just, forehead, just play better, you quickly unlock the upsides these cards have. Yeah, I don't think about the names of the cards too much. I know them when I see them. I think I am just gonna hope for a good turn next turn. I suppose I am cut through fading here. I'm really searching for a Wrath and wanting to use this intangibility for next turn. There we go. Alt, not necessary. But I want to stay in Wrath. But I don't want to use my Miracle yet. Yeah, I almost could with the vault. I think I am wishing. Am I wishing for strength here? What's this look like? Nah, I don't think we have to wish for strength. Especially with Letter Opener causing some extra damage. Gold it is. Wow, what a turn. Okay. I should have vigilance there, shouldn't I? So I could keep going. That's my bad. No, we have potions for outs. I think I'm just gonna vigilance. I don't want to force myself to vault potion. We have that other tantrum. And I'm eager to gain the energy benefit that exiting calm would allow me to have. Do we deal enough damage? Yeah. Actually, we need to do this. Okay. Sure. Thank you for hanging out. You know, do appreciate commentary as always. I just feel like I'm entering brain mode. Speaking of sanctity, there it is, but I don't think I'm taking it. Empty mind seems best for what we're doing here. Again, hope you enjoy what you see. Oops. Wait, they're gonna go against each other, huh? I guess I should just vault. Here we go. We have Incense Burner for next turn. We can end in Wrath if we choose to. And we can play a Wish for gold. There's a Ragnarok. Tranquility. Seems pretty nice. Right. We shouldn't need a crescendo. I like Tranquility here. Ragnarok does not seem necessary. If we were weakened, though, the boot would surely help with that. Doesn't seem to be the case here. Upgrade Wish? Maybe Meditate. I think Wish is gonna do it. Probably using one of these potions. And I should be wishing for strength here, just to make sure that this gets done. Well, that being said, though... Oh, that's a good one. Not be able to play Wish. That seems really awkward, but I think it's the right choice. $42 plus 22 is 64. Not enough. Ooh. Attacking for 36, and we will be blocking for 38. And Tantrum ends this fun. And we have Incense Burner at a good number going into Act 2. Blessing in the floor of the Forge, excuse me, doesn't seem better than these currently. Oh. I am not taking any of those. Yeah. That's just... But to be honest, we've been dealt everything else pretty good. So, I'll count my blessings. That being said, a Runic Pyramid, Empty Cage, Tiny House. Runic Pyramid, right in line with what this deck wants. That being said, I kind of wish we had an energy reward, but Runic Pyramid would probably even beat out those. So now we're going to be upgrading. What are we upgrading? Maybe Halt. Probably Eruption. Energy cost. Vigilance. But it's a good pyramid. Any way you cut it. We have 400 gold. That's ridiculous. I don't want to force myself into early elite. We could take 3 elites if we wanted to. I'd rather go this way. Floor 2, chop. Go up to here. We're not taking this burning elite unless we feel utterly confident. But instead going to the Spire for some sort of energy upgrade. Then probably turn up here to the left, getting more than likely 2 elites. This seems to be the better option. I suppose I'm vaulting. $18, $18, $14, $50. Oh, plus Boot. Don't forget about Boot. Boot is trying to stay active in this. Second cut through fate. Flurry of blows. I am very happy about a flurry, especially some zero cost action for sure. And a second cut through fate. Help us draw through our strikes and defend. Yeah. Okay, so, oh baby, oh mama, that is very rewarding. We are first off taking this membership card, 50% discount on all products at the shop. Heck yes, especially with this lovely upgraded wish, getting equivalent of 60 gold every fight if we can play it. Mummified Hand, and Runic Pyramid. Whenever you play a power card, a random card in your hand costs 0 that turn. We have 1 power, but we would be excited to take a second rush down and Mental Fortress. Maybe a Foresight. Either way, when you need energy, Mummified Hand. Very satisfying. And Nash is kind of amusing. Some AoE damage. We're stance swamping, so we're definitely playing more than 5 cards in a single turn. Plus we could get a card move. Plus it's a power, 0 cost power that works with Mummified Hand. Very happy about that. So let's remove remove a strike. No need to take that concentrate. And we'll press on. Now that is interesting. We have 3 strikes. So we would be receiving 5 bites. But I really don't want to be A, adding more cards to our deck than we have to, and B, I don't want to lose that much max HP, about 21, putting us at 46 max HP, and we're currently not there, but it just doesn't seem favorable. It's not doing enough for us. Plus, we already have a side quest here, which is Wish. We don't want to be having to play our bites every time. Make sure we're up to full HP. Once we play our Wish, we want to get out of there. We don't want to be lingering any further than we need to. So we will refuse. I think we just play that and stay like this. Looking for that rush down to land on something a little bit more meaningful. Like that vault. That would be more meaningful. And we get our wish. We're playing this. We're just killing next turn, so. Sure. Wonderful fight. Speed pot, not necessary. We're not really playing defense. We are blocking via offense. That's an upgraded Rushdown Plus. Absolutely. Do I want a second Fear No Evil? Second source of entering Calm. I say second source. Would be our fifth source. Doesn't seem necessary. Especially with Runic Pyramid, we really want to be keeping our deck size down by all the other cards I've been taking. And Prostrate, really not doing it. We'd rather be seeing these cards. Though it does go with our Damaru. Gain 1 mantra. Again, as Kadao pointed out earlier, we do not want to be spending that much time in our fights. Can we face the Burning Elite? I would say absolutely we can. Nash is going to be a good source of AoE damage, making triple slavers less scary. Runic Pyramid, Mummified Hand, Letter Opener, Incense Burner. I could keep going. Don't think I am going to miracle for 1 here. But I didn't. Might be using a potion here. Didn't think I would be. It looks like I'm gonna Tantrum here and Distilled Chaos. Nothing that's scary, because we have Meditate already. Okay, that was interesting. Certainly fun. We already played our wish, right? Yes, we did. Okay, so we're just sitting pretty. We want Incense Burner a good turn. So I think no matter how you slice it, we would like it at 5. 4 would be acceptable. Conclude and Battle Hymn. Conclude is a good card. But that being said, we already are dealing AoE through Letter Opener, Panache, and usually you gain the most benefit from Conclude from staying in Wrath, and we're trying not to stay in Wrath at the end of our turn. What was our other one? Yeah, these aren't it either. We are very happy we thought about Incense Burner. That being said, I wish our hand was a little bit eventful. I think we're drawing. Okay. 8 plus 9 plus 12 is 29, plus another 18 is 47. Not enough to kill our backslaver here. We ideally want to end calm as well, don't we? Oh wait, Tantrum with Boot. Keep forgetting about Boot. Okay. Thank you, Boot. Actually, helped me with that one. Boot going off. Triple defend here. Seems like our safest course of action. It's a melee. This is what I'm going to do here. That way we full block, but I'm also hoping Rush Down can hit our Wish, or at least one of these, goodness. One of these powers. Maybe? Just maybe. Well, okay. I'm going to take one to end in calm and then make sure that we are able to kill next turn, play Wish in said turn. Do we want Incense Burner at another turn? I think I'd be very happy with this one at 4, knowing that Book of Stabbing is more than likely to deal either 21 or 24 its second turn, and with Gremlin Leader, if we were to leave alone the gremlins, Gremlin Leader would be destined to attack the second turn, thus Incense Burner proccing at that turn. So I think this is the turn that we want to kill. Okay. Oh yes, Shuriken. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. We are ecstatic about saying that. We have Tantrum, 2 Tantrums, Flurry, Cut Through Fate, Wallop, and our other attacks that of course naturally scale, some multiply with strength. And we certainly play multiple attacks per turn. That is interesting. Blasphemy. Enter Divinity. Die next turn. This is a card where you would gain 3 energy upon entering the Divinity stance, and attacks deal triple damage. However, it does come with the consequence of dying next turn. And it's not just lose all sorts of health. You subsequently die. Run over. If you can't kill, you are killed. With the Runic Pyramid, we would be retaining it in our hand. My thing is, I don't think we need it. I think we're doing very well just going between Wrath and Calm. So I'm gonna pass. Empty Fist, also not needed. We already have one. We have other stance swapping. Judgment, also not necessary. It's very, very odd. Take our shuriken happily and leave. So I did say happily, but I'm not happy about this turn. Also, I don't know why I thought we were going elite to elite. We had this fight to think about for Incense Burner. And it looks like I'm wishing for some armor here. Definitely doesn't happen often. But this fight, yeah. Incense Burner going off. Meaning, probably do something like this. Ooh, let's play that panache first. Oh, okay. Fasting, don't think is necessary. Crush joints is kind of interesting. Who are we facing for our boss? Tumton? No, I think we're fine without engaging in Wrath. I hate the number that Incense Burner is on. I think we have to use this potion. Because I do not want to be attacked next turn. Include. Okay, but oddly enough, I actually think it's signature. You get to wallop, meditate, well, excuse me, wallop, signature move this Gremlin Wizard. I'm kind of afraid of making sure that we take care of. Actually, strike that. We have wallop can. Yeah, actually, no. Strike that, strike that. Don't want conclude because meditate. Gonna counter that. So we are taking signature move here. Very odd. Certainly not every day. Ouch. Okay. I'm quite satisfied that's how that turn ended. Ooh. Okay. Do we wish? Right here? I would think so. Get our gold. And we vault. And then we can end our turn in Wrath since we have Incense Burner proccing next turn. Play a Panache, why not? Build up some strength. So we want Incense Burner to come back around. Ideally. We'll hold on to that. Okay, well, it was a good thought. At least we get one more rock out of it. Cloak Clasp. Very beneficial with the Runic Pyramid. At the end of your turn, gain 1 block for each card in your hand, and we commonly end our turn with several cards in our hand. Foresight. I had mentioned Foresight earlier. How many powers do we have? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm fine taking a 4th power. I don't want to take too many powers and heavily rely upon them when we're going up against the Awakened one. More than likely, 66% chance in Act 3. We'll take this. It can help us get through these very heavy strikes and defense. They're significantly weighing our deck down. This seems like a pretty good Sapphire Key. Ancient Tea Set, gaining 2 energy whenever we come from a rest site into a combat. Don't think that's too necessary, especially with Mummified Hand and a Miracle. And maybe Incense Burner lined up. We don't need 5 energy. Turn to 1, sometimes. So Sapphire Key will do. Playing this and meditate for the letter opener charge. I'm a big fan of what our deck is doing. How do we play Wish here? That I'm not so sure of. Clasp. Not to be forgotten. Seems like a good turn to play Wish then. Taking 1. Could try to do some Tantrum stuff with it, but we really actually just want Incense Burner to come around again. I'm fine with taking... Oh wait, we have Cloak Class, so we're not taking 1. What number do we want this on? Maybe 3. Okay. That's a 3rd Tantrum, but that's not necessary. Empty Fist upgraded seems nice, but again, our deck is kind of already doing its thing. We don't need an upgraded card. Talk to the Hand, absolutely. There's never too many Talk to the Hands. That is our first one, but I just felt like that should be noted. I am going to rest here. No reason to gamble a little bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and vault. We don't have a great turn prepared. Meditate, empty mind. Sure. I was about to say, looking for our wish here. We did get it. We can vigilance next turn if we need to. I should have done them in the opposite order. Actually, it doesn't matter. For this situation, but honestly, it does matter otherwise. 24 plus 24. Do we want incense burner? Maybe a little late. It is late. 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we do get incense burner at another charge because we full block. This time we do have to just kill because playing 3 defense would kill with letter opener anyways. Explosive pot. We haven't seen a potion in a while, have we? Empty body, maybe. Flurry of blows. I would take a second one. Since we have Shuriken and stance swapping, we quickly ramp up our strength then. Vault? Your new evil vault? Might meditate that. Never mind. Cut through flame? Seems like we're still in the need for brawl. Here's our turn for wish. We also have 400 gold, and it's really 800 gold. That's pretty insane. We don't have a way to get out. Now we do. Let's do that. We want Incense Burner built up once again. That is going to be kind of our second side quest, making sure that Incense Burner is at a good turn, or is at a good number for our next fight. That being said, we really don't even actually have other options here. Yeah. Our block is quite limited. Preserved Insect, and another Distilled Chaos, and another Vault. Take another Vault. You have Runic Pyramid, you're ecstatic about that. No need to take a curse. We want to see our cards as quick as possible. Talk to the hand upgrade seems ideal, since that's kind of how we're blocking. Play one strike. Don't play another flurry because since it's 0 cost, you're likely to build up your strength by playing multiple attacks, so be thoughtful of when we can play attacks. I should have had Incense Burner at the Hyper Beam. I've been saying we should be thinking about this. And yet, Wish is over there, Vault Plus is over there. We actually don't want to play Vault yet, because we like Incense Burner being on even numbers when Bronze Automaton is attacking. Let's go here then. Well, we got both of them anyways. Okay. Whoops. Wish? I really... Oh. Get one of those out? No, wait. We're vaulting. We are vaulting this turn now. I think we're just looking to kill. Yeah. Okay. Pretty easy fight, really. So that's a third vault, and that's a scrawl. Scrawl is a great source of draw. I just don't know how much is needed here. We have Runic Pyramid, kind of against the whole draw thing. Unless it's turn one, then I would want it. Otherwise, Vault is much more flexible. I think it's just another Vault. And we get the choice of fourth energy. Lustered Crown, Philosopher's Stone, Runic Dome. Philostone aren't really blocking a ton, so I'm not excited about giving our enemies an extra strength in exchange for an energy. Busted Crown, anti-synergy with Prayer Wheel. We see 4 cards less per combat. Quite tragic. Runic Dome, we have Incense Burner. I'm pretty familiar with enemy intents. We also vault a lot, so sometimes we don't care what the enemy is doing. As well as talk to the hand to build up block either way. And Cloak Class for block. Several ways to exit Wrath. I'd be very ecstatic. Well, maybe not ecstatic. I'm satisfied taking Runic Dome. Okay. But first and foremost, we need a shop, because we have the equivalent of 1,000 gold here, and we do get some shops right here, and a second shop, and some elites. Yeah. So this left path is very enticing. Get some more fights. This guy should be hitting for, I think, either 11, 12. I guess it doesn't matter. We're just gonna vault. I need to build up incense burning. Take a shot every time you hear that. You will be drunk within the next 20 minutes. Vault. Because then we will be killing. Okay. No. Still no. Just Luckies, they're good cards. Especially when you have Runic Pyramid, Shuriken, sure, but we don't have enough of dexterity or other means of making Just Lucky particularly enticing. Okay. Should not be taking any more damage from this spiker. Thanks to Walt. Incense burner. Repulsor can attack for 13, so I'm just gonna kill. None of those. I've been saying we do not need an empty fist, and I still stand by it. Interesting, interesting. I love this bottled flame. We can bottle our Talk to the Hand Plus, immediately get it laid down on the heart. Very good. Hard to move. Strike. We do not need a third tantrum. Wheel kick, though. Could be good. Not taking Stone Calendar. Could get Orrery just to look for more mental fortresses, maybe vaults. Going here, but we'll have equivalent of. We'll be playing Wish at least twice, right? So that's another literal 60 gold. And we're pretty much back at 400. Plus combat reward gold, so we can afford to just pay for this orrery and maybe not even take anything if we don't want to. Through Fate Plus. Nope. So we are not taking any of those, but that's okay. I think I'm good. No, absolutely not. This is actually kind of scary. And I will... Ooh. That's fine then. That's actually a good orange pot. These guys can be attacking for 17, 22 now. So there's no need to mess around. This kills. I forgo Wish, but I have Incense Burner at a really good number. Mental Fortress upgraded, and a Scroll. Wow. Okay. 3 turns. Might just Eruption here. Or not Eruption. Empty Fist. I need a big turn. That's material for a big turn. Whoops. Okay. Are you calm? Are you are attacking, right? I have nothing else to carry over, so I should kill if possible. No fooling around. And a Bottled Lightning. We already have a Bottled Flame with our Talk to the Hand plus. So bottling a Vault or Wish sounds good. I think it's just going to be Vault. Yeah. Vault plus. Upgrades. Meditate. Sounds pretty good. What about Random Event? I don't love Random Event. I really want to go to this shop. Also, not taking these 2 elites. Yeah, I like Meditate. Taking 2 cards back from our discard into our hand sounds really good. Because we're not going through our whole deck pretty quickly, instead of having to go all the way around again. Orange Pellets. Whenever you play a power, attack, and skill in the same turn, remove all your debuffs. Now, we don't have a fasting, which is the most optimal for this, but we do have powers, and we are facing enemies that are going to be debuffing us. Heart will be applying weakness, frailty, and vulnerability. So if we play our cards right, Orange Pellets will remove all of that. That sounds very nice. As well as a Fossilized Helix. Prevent the first time you would lose HP each combat. Very good source of defense. Yes, and another recommend. Are any of these necessary? Violence is, you know, fine draw. Don't know how necessary it is. I think I'm gonna continue. Onward we go. Akabeko. First attack each combat deals 8 damage. Additional damage, excuse me. That helps with Tantrum. Not that Tantrum needs help, but it'll take it. What if we just recall here? In case fights go poorly for some reason, or I misread enemy intents, or misrecall, we can rest if needed. We absolutely crush this fight. Okay, I think I blocked enough. And we are intangible at the moment. Let's play this. And we'll be blocking. We also have that buffer charge. We are sitting pretty. I need to be playing these vaults because I need to build up Incense Burner. Is that good enough? That seems good, especially if we had buffer. Okay, now we can just kill. Ooh. Captain's Wheel at the start of your third turn, gain 18 block. Happily. That's a weave. Do we need a weave? We have a Foresight. But we have double flurries, and that's as far as we truly need to be playing multiple attacks with Panache and Shuriken building up our strength. We don't need another weave, to be honest. Let's take another elite. We're handling them quite comfortably. There you go. Let's do this. We might accidentally be killing with Panache, huh? Okay. As always, build up that Incense Burner and Player Wish. Should vault them. Vault again. Sure. We Tantrum. Wish. Tantrum. Mango, upon pickup, raise your max HP by 14. I really like where our max HP is at. Second, Meditate. You know, if we had just a few more cards in our deck, I would say that it's actually good to get another Meditate. Otherwise, I don't think we're at the point where it's necessary. We're doing just fine. Energy Pot over Weak Pot. No, we have more problems blocking than energy. Going to be intangible, so I do want to combat this Spiker if possible. I can't remember, so we're going to try to commit to memory right now. When you have the intangibility and then play Vault, you retain your intangibility for that turn. You do. Okay. I thought so, but I was not sure. And so I'm doing my best right now. Put it into my memory, because that is something that a very important decision could lie on in the future. We didn't play Wish, did we? Wait, we did? We did. We want this up though. Incense burner per usual. And we also have buffer, so it's okay if this one attacks. Where do we want it? 4 seems fine. So, in that fight, more card rewards. That's another mental fortress. Fasting was there, don't get me wrong, I saw it, but we need to block through stance swapping. Tangibility once again, thus going to be focusing on these spikers. Oh, Captain's Wheel. We've made it to our 3rd turn. That's the first time, I'm pretty sure, since we've picked it up. Did I say 1st turn or 3rd turn? We need to be building up our block via Mental Fortress, so that way we can then attack Spiker without worrying about damage back to us. Okay. Devotion, not necessary. I will take a 3rd Mental Fortress plus. The fact that they're coming upgraded, that's a 3rd one that has come to us all upgraded, and we don't have Frozen Egg, which would demand them to come upgraded. So they just by chance are coming upgraded. That's pretty funny. So what are we upgrading here? Foresight seems like the best option. Our draw. Otherwise, I don't think anything is sticking out one way or the other. That seems to be the most impactful, especially amongst comparison. We want to be going after Deka, actually, since Deka can interfere with our draw, more so than Donu, because we're not worried about the damage Donu can scale up with. Yeah, we'll take a Foresight. Here we go. Or excuse me, 73 block. Turn 1. Aim's good. They always alternate attacks. If you're not familiar, Deca attacked first, then Donu is attacking now. That's why Fear No Evil played onto Donu. Because of that pattern. Alrighty. I wish, because we can. Are we gonna be at the problem of overkilling before we get incense burner around? So Donu's not attacking. Play Vigilance. Oh, and those. Donu's still looking to attack, now on 3. Donu's attacking. 4 is pretty good. Let's kill here. Okay. Give me the Awakened one. That is not the Awakened one. That's Time Eater. Time Eater is going to be a little bit more difficult. Time Eater, known for more random attacks. Yes, I do have 18 mental fortress block. Pretty nice. 3 mental fortresses that came to us all upgraded. We do not have a frozen egg, as you can tell. They all came in Act 3. They realized that we're about to face the heart and that we can't just kill turn 1. We have to make it through it somehow. I guess since we're already stance swapping, you know, why not just add some mental fortresses to our deck? It seemed like the right thing to do. I think we're just ending our turn. It's I have heard that as well, you know. That pyramid and 3 mental fortress plus, you should be fairly well set to win, you know. But I do have some hubris. I do not want to indulge too much with this joke because I feel like it will come back and just bite me in the butt. But nevertheless, I do think we are in a pretty good situation here. If I lose at this point, you unfollow, I would not blame you. Why bother? Why bother watching this if I cannot guide this deck to a win, truly? I think that's pretty fair stakes. Looking to build up just a little bit of strength. Just a wee bit. Reminds me of when you won a silent run at Kunai 2 Wraith form with a few blade dance. Yeah, there are some runs that once you accrue the relics in the deck, it's self-piloting, in that truly there's no agency behind the computer screen. Really, it's just winning. No skill in the slightest required. Mm-hmm. I certainly agree. Doesn't look like I'm gonna make it all the way down, huh? I was hoping that I was gonna be able to kill before Time Eater buffed itself. Nevertheless. Oh my goodness, it happened. I was wondering why these flurries were dealing so much damage. We actually got to turn 10. It's the first time of this run, and I would imagine it's going to be the only time of this run. I'm glad you were here for it. Good now that we had said that earlier. You would have lost that bet. I'm glad you didn't put anything too vital on the line. 474 gold multiplied by 2 puts us at 948 gold, practically. Maybe we like the 0 cost rushdown. I feel like it's hard to go wrong with almost any upgrade, because not one card is outshining the other that has not been upgraded already. Oh, yes. Yeah. This is a good shot. Duality. Whenever you play an attack, gain a 1 temporary dexterity. You can maintain this dexterity if you have played your orange pellets rocking cards. Play all the turns you play, all the attacks and whatnot that you want. Play a power at the end, skill, maintain that dex till next turn. Talk to the hand, another card that we'll be taking quite happily. Dahlia's Mirror, I think is just gonna serve best with Talk to the Hand Plus. Courier would be quite nice. There are several other relics here that aren't doing too much. Not to single any of them out, but some could be better than others. Certainly Courier could see its place here. Duality, Dahlia's Mirror. Then I just take a Lizard Tail just cuz. Yeah, I was also thinking about the master strategy. Card remove is definitely good, but God forbid anything tragic happen, I would just take a lizard tail. Because again, I feel like our deck is consistent in what it's doing, and just card removal slash card addition is not going to be tilting it one way or the other. But that being said, Lizard Tail is kind of the catch-all. Is 40 HP good? Well, I'm not looking at it in the sense of 40 HP, although true, it is. It's more of, can I end my turn in Wrath when I have like 5 HP or so? I see. But whatnot, I think Lizard Tail is going to be our catch-all situation here. Weak Pot versus Power Pot. We could have the Speed Pot going with the orange pellets, but we're really not playing defense, so we don't care about dexterity too much. Even though I did take that duality, maybe I shouldn't have instead of master strategy now that I think about it. I don't know, it's pretty fun though. And I'm happy to take cards and relics that are fun. I think Power Pot is gonna do more for us potentially than a Weak Pot. Maybe that's controversial. Oh yes, I've already gotten several removals. Luckily. Actually took a little bit. Well, so we need to be thinking about our instance burner. We want it at ideally 4. This is gonna draw. We don't have Rushdown yet, so this won't draw. I'm gonna vault again. Because well, let's do this. No need to play Wish. What other types of games do I play? Well, on stream, I have played some Overwatch. I really don't play any other shooters. Truly, not another one. Overwatch is just something that I have enjoyed playing, though. I have been playing chess for a good bit in my pastime. Haven't streamed it yet, but I am quite eager to here pretty soon, to be honest. I think I'm just gonna kill here, because there's no way I can Well, no, no, no. That blocks enough. Never mind. Ignore me. Yeah, so I have been thinking about doing some chess streams. Is that right? Yeah, I definitely like to play support more common. I've been playing a lot of Ana. When I used to play on console, I played a lot of Lucio, and I've been picking Lucio back up. I am pretty good at Lucio. On console, I was 3000 SR Lucio. But now that I have a PC, I am like 1800, I think. But I feel like I just need to spend the time, and I will kind of balance out of whatever my true ranking on PC might be. Zenyatta is your true main, followed by Ana. Yeah, yeah, I totally get that. The Zen is definitely requiring a main healer when you play. Oh, your rating's 3400. Very nice. And then for tank, quite polar opposites. I'd play Rhine and Wrecking Ball, both also 2900. Something on with these cards. And then I'm ready to face this heart. Vigilance, talk to hand. I will end my turn. Looking to use this power pot to cleanse. Or maybe this one. It doesn't matter which one. We should vault now, right? Pocket Mercy, yeah. You gotta love a Pocket Mercy. With a fire, take you the distance. Man, this run's been so long. I'm losing losing concentration. I'm gonna vault. We are cleansed. I'm gonna play some attacks. Play some powers. Vault again. I really don't want to lose this buffer charge. I can just halt here then. Yeah, I love to get some sleep darts with Ana. I had one on Helios Ruins against a Hanzo who like vocally shouted his ult, but before he could summon the dragon arrow, and I felt hella proud. whipped around and got it. Okay, this seems like a good turn. We have 12 dexterity now. Okay, now I think we can just play anything we want to. Looking for the other Talk to the Hands and other mental fortresses. I'll play this one defend for 18 block. If you don't mind. Yeah, panache at the end is optimal. I guess we're getting strength as well. I don't think it matters. Also, let's go ahead and use this one. Does it matter? Maybe battle him for actually just... No, never mind. We don't want to be clogging our hand. Like water seems best then. Okay. Overconfidence is a slow insidious killer. Indeed. You truly are a Zen main, aren't you? Fear no evil, indeed. What a run. That is actually also one of the longest runs I've ever had. I typically try to go for an hour, hour 15. But there was some thinking, more of just going through the motions and putting incense burner at the right number. But GG Heart, that was a solid run. Honestly, Prayer Wheel was the carry there. We saw so many good cards that allowed for our deck to be so strong. Ramped up super quickly. At a 3,388, we got also 1,500 gold. And add membership card, probably third way through in there. So what, roughly another 1,000, effectively making it like 2,500.